So we're looking at the February statistics 2025. Here they are. We're going to jump straight into the absorption rate because that's where I focus a lot of our time. Right here, you can see we've got the absorption rate is almost dead in the middle of a balanced market. Remember, between those two red lines, the balanced market, that's the absorption rate for the average family home, single family dwellings. Again, that drives the market. So looking at that, you can see we've stayed, for all intents and purposes, within the balanced market zone for a couple of years now. And we're going to stay there, it looks like, for the upcoming spring. Let's look at a little more of the stats here. We'll get rid of this and we'll go looking at this. So here we are. Statistics, our absorption rate, 6.33, 2025. It's a change down 0.16% from a year ago. Again, the variables are based on the same month last year. So number of active listings up almost 2%. New listings up 2.5%. Number of sales up 2%. Basically, this is all a wash. We're running at 89 days on average on the marketplace to sell. Homes are selling for an average of their asking price, very close to asking, 0.57 more. Benchmark price, here's where we see just a tiny bit more change. Benchmark price up 5.41%. Median up 13.6 and average up 10.86. So for those who are looking at maybe getting a deal and thinking prices are going to drop, there doesn't seem to be any indications of that, barring any major international changes or local changes or dynamic changes within the country. And we've got all kinds of change happening, but this seems to be a stable component of our market. Is here we are. So remember, overnight bank rate reduced by 0.25%, reduced by bringing it to 2.75%. This should have an immediate effect already by today, because that was yesterday. You should have an immediate effect on line of credit, but not on, and also variable mortgages, but not on our fixed term 5-year fixed mortgages. Those seem to be staying in the mid 4% range. So looking at some more detailed picture for those of you who like those other charts, we've got this one. The single family stats, basically everything I already said here. And going on to townhouses, we've got an increase in sales, significant increase in sales there with a reduction in price of 3%. So it's pretty much a wash. Days to sell up 15.6% and inventory up fairly significantly, 40%. Apartments, again, don't have too many of those here, so the stats change rapidly. 14 sold up 40%. Benchmark price up 2.5, pretty much the same. Days to sell taking a lot longer to sell those apartments at 108 days, and inventory up 1.5%. So the market overall is pretty much a wash. So back to this graph, just giving you the overview. You can see here we remain in the balanced market territory as we've discussed. Remember, the key numbers to be aware of are the absorption rate, which we talk about a lot. Numbers of listings, numbers of sales, and days to sell, all combined to make your primary market indicators. If you have questions about any specific areas of the market right now, remember, at the Sold On Vernon team at Coldwell Banker Executives Realty, right here in Vernon, I'm Don Miller, and I'm sold on Vernon. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the snow. By the way, there's a ton of snow out there. It may be our last snowfall in the valley component this year, so get out there and enjoy it. And if you're like me, you're not enjoying shoveling it. Have an amazing day.